You're looking at a live picture of a mop-up operation underway here on the 18,200 block of Soledad Canyon Road. Now, very interesting story about this mobile home park. This is the same park we've been reporting on that's been abandoned here just across the street from Fire Station 107. Now, what we've heard so far from the battalion chief here at the scene is that a pile of trash and debris was formed outside this mobile home here, this abandoned unit here on the southeastern corner of the mobile home park, and apparently they're looking into possibly this being intentional. So you can see firefighters right now foaming that unit, and they're working on basically covering all their bases and making sure that nothing went untouched in this mobile home. But what we did hear was that this mobile home, apparently the trash caught the corner of the mobile home on fire, and you're seeing that foam once again from fire stations 107 and 132 as they continue to work to foam down the structure. But what's wood inside and very, very well insulated is very, very flammable. So what they heard was that a fire had apparently erupted here in this mobile home park and caught a corner of the mobile home on fire. But Fire Station 107, being right across the street, was able to drive out of their driveway and right into this mobile home lot here, this abandoned lot. And they reported at least one mobile home fully involved, which is this unit you're seeing on your screen, as they continue to foam it down. And you're seeing our screen just a bit wet right now, so you're seeing some of those spots. You're seeing some of the firefighters here from Station 73, 107, Battalion 22, 128, and 132 here at the scene, and they're working on trying to get this fire, basically most of what's smoldering, they're trying to get out right now. That's what they're focusing on right now. I'm going to wipe off our lens for just a second, so bear with me. Now you can see a little bit better right now, but firefighters really making quick work of this fire, able to knock it down very quickly, and part of that being because Fire Station 107 is directly across the street from this abandoned mobile home lot. But this lot, what we've heard so far is that it has been problematic for police and for firefighters because of the looting going on here of what's left, but also some people who have basically been squatting here at this location have been somewhat problematic, and they're seeing tonight right now a result of just that. And the sheriff's deputies are looking and combing through the area for anyone possibly involved in this fire. But what we're seeing right now is firefighters making quick work once again of this structure fire reported here on the southeastern corner of this abandoned mobile home lot on the 18,200 block of Soledad Canyon Road. But you can see that corner of that structure caught fire after a pile of trash outside of it was apparently on fire. So they're still working on determining exactly how that caught fire, but right now they're leaning toward this being somewhat human involved in nature. A lot of trash and debris piled up just outside of this unit, and apparently that caught fire, which then very quickly spread to the mobile home. But also this tree very much charred right now. You can see some of the foam dripping down its trunk, and as I arrived on the scene, firefighters are trying to foam down that tree to ensure that it did not catch fire. But right now they're looking at that tree to ensure that it does not spread. And I can tell you that winds right now are just howling, very, very high winds moving through the Santa Clarita Valley. So a lot of embers coming off that tree when we first got to the scene, but firefighters taking very quick care of that, using some of the foam to hose that down, but also to hose down the structure involved as well. But I can tell you that foam really coming in handy for one, A, it saves them water, but B, it helps to change that chemical property of what is on fire to basically ensure that it does not erupt into flames again. And so these wooden mobile homes with that wood and that insulation, really, really very handy in terms of ensuring that if it does flare up again, it does not have anywhere else to go. Because I can tell you there are a number of units still here in this abandoned mobile home lot. This is a story that we've been reporting on. A reporter, Tammy Murga, been covering this mobile home park for the last couple of weeks after a number of businesses and residents complained about this abandoned lot being somewhat refuge to squatters, somewhat refuge to some trouble. And so we were able to take a look at that, and Tammy doing a very remarkable job of really summarizing how this abandoned lot became abandoned and really trying to get down to the bottom of what their plans are. But I can tell you they were working to demolish this lot, or part of it, about a week ago, and they have stopped since. But I can tell you this corner unit on, once again, the southeastern corner of this lot, catching fire tonight as we near that midnight hour. Firefighters once again making very quick work of the blaze here. Once again, that's starting in a trash pile and very quickly spreading to the corner of the structure. But that's going to do it for us here live at this structure fire here in Canyon Country, reporting live from the 18,200 block of Soledad Canyon Road. This is Austin Dave.